Welcome to map number 4. For the first time in this tournament we do see a fourth map in a series, and it is between Fire and Insomnia still, and Fire spawning in the top left corner of the arena stand in yellow. Of course Altar first, of course AM first, no surprises there. And same thing for Insomnia, who's spawning in the bottom right spawn position here in red. But he's going for fast Altar, so actually he's going a bit off the standard here. And I'm curious to see what he's going to end up doing with that one. I mean, he's going to get his AM, I'm assuming, a lot faster, obviously, as it is the case with fast Altar. But his production of footmen will be delayed by a lot, and if he wants to take some big creep camp early on, then that's going to cost his economy. Of course, the power build is going to cost his economy as well. So yeah, we'll see what his plan is with that. Really interesting to see. Very rarely seen, especially in Human Mirror on Terina stand, to see the human go for fast Altar. Or for that matter, basically on any map except Twisted Meadows. So yeah, we do see AM first for both of the players. Just look at the difference in the production time. Of course, Insomnia's AM very far ahead. And other than that, by Fire, nothing out of the ordinary. His base is open here on one spot at the moment. Insomnia looks like his base. Not sure about here. I think it's probably open here. And yeah, he's just going for the standard creep, but of course with militia only, because he's got his AM out a little bit faster, and he's getting the gloves of haste. Fire's AM spawning just now, and he's gonna go for the same creep camp. I'm pretty sure of that, but with 2 footmen, of course, but with a little bit of delay. And yeah, as I said, I'm curious to see what Insomnia's intention is behind getting those creeps killed a little bit more quickly. Ring of Protection for Fire, who of course, just to remind you guys in case you don't watch all of these videos in a row, he's currently leading with 2-1. He's 1 map away from qualifying for the finals. And Insomnia, who is going for the expansion right now as it seems, is 2 maps away from qualifying for the finals. He's down 1-2, and he needs to win 2 in a row. Right now he's going for the fast expansion again, so as it appears, unless he's gonna somehow decide to fall back and take nevertheless. And it looks like Fire, is he gonna go for the mercenary camp or is he gonna go for the expansion immediately? It looks like, yeah, it's the mercenary camp here, given the moving path of the water metal. And XP tome for Insomnia, level 3.5 immediately. Of course, back then 150 XP, not like these days 100 XP provided by the XP tome. In return, he did get the Boots of Keltalas, which might be the worst item for the AM that can potentially drop at this camp. I guess in Human Mirror it's definitely the worst. Like against Orc, for example, you could argue that the Rune Bracers are even worse. But yeah, Force Rosetta Priest picked up by Fire. He's getting level 3 right now as well, thanks to the Dispel on the Water Metals and thanks to the Boots of Keltalas. Fire right now knows that the expansion has been crapped and that it's probably being built right now, and therefore he's heading over there, immediately spawning another Water Elemental. Of course he knows that there is no Dispel available for Insomnia at the moment, so this could be quite painful for him. He's pulling militia already. Fire in the meantime has started his tech. He's more than halfway done already, trying to get into a good position. The Forest Troll Berserker cannot be bought yet because there's no supply for Fire, and there's no gold yet for Fire. He is available though, and I'm guessing he will be picked up as soon as the scout farm at the mercenary camp finishes. And yeah, as you can see, thanks to the lack of Dispel at the moment, it's already pretty difficult. Oh, there's the Forest Troll Berserker already. Looks like I was just blind, didn't see it previously. Alright, fair enough. So some splitting done by Fire. He starts doing damage to the economy, he starts killing the first footman, but he's losing the first footman in return as well. 3 water medals on the field though for him, because as I said like 20 times right now, there is no dispel for Insomnia, and he's losing footman after footman here, and this is already super painful. Fire up at 31 supply against 26 only by Insomnia. He's definitely gonna have to bring new militia, which is what he's doing right now. Another little poke against the expansion is taking place here by Fire the E, who could maybe just leave like 1 footman and 1 water mantle at the peasant line of the expansion. Another water metal is being picked off here. Insomnia is trying to go for the forest troll Shadow Priest, which he probably will get killed eventually. New bunch of militia are moving in, but still 3 water metals available for the German, and therefore yeah, he's again able to snipe out the militia very quickly. Now getting the forest troll Berserker into safety. And level 4 already for him, but at the same time he's lost a lot of his units already. Panda second bot for Fire, and the expansion is still up for Insomnia. Both the players have lost plenty of units. You can see that Insomnia is also over level 4 already on his AM. Tier 2 has finished for Fire, 1 Arcane Sanctum has already finished, the second one is being built right now with 2 peasants. Another footman is being picked off. It looks like Breath of Fire is probably going to come into these peasants right now. One of them is going down. The tower is not going to fall for now, as the repair rate was pretty crazy back in the day. But the next Breath of Fire is going to do so much damage, and he's even going to get the tower because Insomnia did reposition his units there just for a moment. And it's a round on the Panda of Fire, which is of course going to take a lot of momentum out of Fire's attack here. He is going to lose his Panda in just a second, and now it's only the AM remaining. Fire has to fall back. The expansion is, you know, still up and running for now. Even the Forest Troll Shadow Priest is probably going to fall thanks to a nice block here by Insomnia, who just needs to hit him once more with the footman right now, which is what he's doing right now. And therefore Fire is being pushed back. He's got the 2 Arcane Sanctums finished. He's gonna get his Panda back in just a second. Whereas Insomnia, tech-wise, is of course super far behind. He's taken so much damage in return for holding this expansion. By the way, I'm wondering what Fire picked up at the mercenary camp. Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to it. I could imagine it being a greater mana potion because he had so many water mantles all the time. Not quite sure though. Maybe if you guys paid attention to it, you can tell it to me in the comments. And yeah, first casters are out, and it looks like Fire is immediately going to continue applying some pressure. And like on Echo Eyes, Insomnia is very quickly resorting to the mercenaries, because he knows he's gonna have to use them in order to defend against this human army, which has a huge tech advantage compared to him, obviously. And I think this time it's looking a lot better for Fire than it did on Echo Eyes, if he really wants to get a big push done against this time the expansion, even with militia. Maybe he just wanted to go for the counter expansion immediately though. AM is taking some damage, and he's even town portaling, even though there was no more slow available for Fire. But also 2 towers coming for Insomnia at his expansion. The first Arcane Tower already about to finish, and it looks like Fire is going to go for the big push yet again. First Sorceress is taking some damage. The first tower has already finished. The second tower is of course in range to deal with Fire's tower, so he's gonna have to power build them in order to you know, overcome the damage output of the Arcane Tower. But then again, the Arcane Tower is not gonna want to focus on Fire's towers, but rather on Fire's heroes and Fire's casters, because they provide what is the biggest problem for Insomnia at the moment, which is the slow, which is the Breath of Fire, which are the huge water elementals. And as you can see, Insomnia already struggling here to deal with the casters. The Ogre Mauler is being slowed, is being taken down. The Forest Troll Berserker might be the next target of slow, but at the moment there's no more mana for the sorceresses. But he's gonna get the kill nevertheless. The first of the towers has been taken down. The second of the towers is being repaired right now. And it looks like the repair rate is strong enough here. The AM of Insomnia is already forced to stay very passive. And the next water metal is being taken down as well. providing some more experience. Level 5, of course, on Fire's AM is a huge deal. Another bunch of casters is coming in from the top. And now Slow goes onto the AM of Insomnia, and he's got no more items, and there's another Sorceress in range with plenty of mana, and the Panda is taking down Insomnia's Archmage, and Insomnia, in the meantime he's taking, but he's got nothing left on the field. He's got 32 supply, which I don't really see right now. That's plenty of peasants in his base, but nothing else basically. The tower, the first tower, is coming up right now, and with the Panda with 3 water metals, he's doing so much damage to these arcane towers, and it looks like Fire is just gonna break into this expansion right now. He still has a huge lead in terms of army size. He still has the huge tech advantage. He's got everything on his side. Level 3 Panda, level 5 AM against the lone level 4 AM by his opponent. The second arcane tower has now fallen, and Insomnia's got nothing. He's buying another mercenary, but GG, good job by Insomnia, and Fire DE wins the best of 5, 3-1. I'm guessing the first real big surprise in these playoffs, given that Insomnia was a well-established international player at the time, whereas Fire was, of course, one of the top Germans, one of the better Europeans, but not quite considered on the level of Insomnia. But he definitely impressed here, showing that he definitely knows how to play Human Mirror, of course, also caused by a lot of Human Mirror competition inside of Germany with especially Fire and Mew and Spell, of course. And therefore he's taking this one with 3-1. Yeah, he's got the mercenaries early on. He was able to apply a lot of pressure. Insomnia was not able, or he was able to eventually stabilize his expansion, but he paid so much for it. In the meantime, Fire got up to tier 2, got his arcanes up, got his Panda second, etc, etc. And with the last push, he was just able to overcome his opponent, who was only relying on tier 1 units and mercenaries, which simply wasn't enough to hold this push. And Fire advances into the finals. Insomnia is out of the tournament. And I hope you guys enjoyed this best of 5 as well. So we've had 7 Human Mirrors. I'd say 5 out of which were very good games. I guess in this best of 5, the one on Turtle Rock and this one were not as good, but still nice to look at. So we've had some great Human Mirror action. And next up is going to be Night Elf versus Orc action between Hot and Grubby, the last remaining playoff best of 5. Definitely a big one between 2 top players. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you're looking forward to Grubby against Hot, which, by the way, is going to contain one video with horrible quality because I don't have the replay, because the admin lagged out who published the replays, and therefore I only have a VOD to cast that off of, but it's only one map of that best of 5. Still, I hope you're looking forward to that. As always, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon. Bye.